See? Turkey's like right beside the house.
Mama, look at it. That's a little bit. Come on, little bit. Come on, baby.
That one is the one? I thought you meant that one.
No.
This one is 5 weeks old.
Mom has abandoned her.
That's the brother right there.
Yeah. And he's the smaller
No,
one.
no, no. He's the big. There's
small
the
one.
smaller
Okay,
one.
yeah.
They,
But see, when
like
she
she'll let.
well, she's letting her do it.
Well,
But she usually will not let little bit nurse.
really?
That one is
Walk away.
tiny.
Bailey, calm it down.
Yeah, this is the stillest I've seen. Aside from us having is the lovingest goat. Well, they all are. They come up to you and climb
Little
on you.
booger is tiny.
You wouldn't even think that was the same litter.
No, you're like that's about.
So
the
those
size
two
of a
right there are
dookie.
siblings or litter mates, whatever you call them.
When she was born.
Little bit.
They're all from, wait, they're all from the
Tiny
same?
then,
Oh,
Yes.
little.
Little bit.
Yeah, she's
Come
grown.
on, baby. Come on, baby. Come
Teeny
here. Look,
tiny. All in a huddle.
Oh, y'all don't want to get in the mud, is that what? Into whatever we're watering.
Hey, big boy. Don't eat that. No, 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 no.
Why are you so loud?
Look, here, let me have it. Oh, your head is heavy. Come on. Get you some water. Look. You need some water. Come here. Look. Here, get you some water. Don't bite me. Get some water. Look. That is not food. My hand is not food. Maybe stop! I know it. Look. Get what? I am not food. I am friends, not food. Stop!
How much water you got?
I don't know. Hey, quit. Quit. Go. I gotta get to your water thing. Quit. Scoop. It's about half full. It's about half full. I'm about to squirt you with water. There you go. There you go. Oh, that ain't working. She just went right under it without a second thought. You better shut that gate. Come here, little girl. We gotta fix that. Huh? Yeah, she just went right under it. She touched it because she went under the wire. It was scraped her back. I can't believe she's brave enough to even try it though. What? Look. Oh, we unhooked it. Never mind. You're scaring her.
That's probably enough.
Alright, turn it off.
How much is in?
3/4 maybe. Or a little more than half, I guess. Stop it. Here, look, get some water. Look. Look. Not me, dummy. Look. Hey, kisses. Here, look. Water. Water. Get some water, look. Yeah. He's not afraid of me because he knows who I am. What?
Did he mind?
No, he's too busy trying to see if I got any more food.
He probably still associates you with food.
Probably, yeah. I bet he'd still take a bottle, wouldn't you, old fat thing? Ew. Ew. Is that the life, buddy?
A big life.
You're living the... Ew. You're getting mud all over my phone. And me. Look at that mud butt. Look at that mud butt. I'm going to get the water. I'm looking for more food, see if I dropped anything.
Probably.
I thought he was going to scratch his booty. He won't go out there.
You can eat some green stuff, boy.
You think I can coax him out?
I don't know. Did he come out just a minute ago?
Well, I don't know. I have to look back in the video and see.
Come here, boy.
I don't think he did, though. I think he went straight for the mud. Come on, little guy.
Is that him?
Come on, buddy.
Come on.
He's still not sure about it.
Hey, you little turd. I ain't got nothing for you. I ain't got nothing for you.
Oh, it's...
Fence is working.
Well, how did she go under it?
She just took off running.
And she didn't even squeal, though.
It probably didn't hit her at that time. Which one? Was it him that just got it?
Yeah.
It's the wires he's scared of.
He's sure enough ain't gonna come out, is
That's
he?
what he's scared of, the wires.
Come on, buddy. Come on out. Eat some grass.
Come on. You know you want to.
Come on.
I'm glad we didn't have to body feed y'all.
Oh.
Boy.
Skittish. So yeah, it's not from getting bitten by whatever. I guess it's the wires. Yeah, me too.
Did you see him looking at him?
But he was coming out before that happened.
He was?
Yeah. Floyd said he stopped coming out after he got whatever bit him that day. Hey, buddy. There's PJ's mama. PJ's mama. Hey, hey, Peppercorn. Hey, pretty girl.
Y'all biting me.
Let's hear a crow, PJ.
You're biting me on the booty.
That's Leroy's son right there. His and Peppercorn's baby. We call him, sounds just like his daddy.
Come here, boy.
Yeah, we call him PJ. He's Peppercorn Jr. He looks so much like her.
You bite me on
Probably
the
has an attitude like her too.
Hey, you want
So glad we got one of Leroy's babies. So we're getting this wall of trees taken down, guys. I'm really excited about it. And for all my fellow Starlink fans, you'll be proud. Because we talked about in a previous video that we were taking down some trees to get a better signal, although Starlink's been working just fine. But this is just going to make it all the better. So we're opening up the property a little bit more. I think they're going to open it up pretty far down. I'm excited about it. Stay tuned, I'll show you the after. Some big old trees. Ooh, we got quite a mess and still more to go, but yeah, we're getting things done. And don't get me wrong, I do love trees, but I just need some more open land space to work with, and we'll still have lots of trees surrounding us, so it's gonna be okay. We can see a little more mountain peeking through the trees over there. And some of these other tall trees are coming down too, but the mountainscape has gotten a little broader since we opened up the tree line a little bit. That is pretty sweet. Sure seems like the mountains got bigger. You can see so much more of everything now with a lot of the trees lying gone. It's nice. The sky seems more open. I mean, who knew there was mountains on that side too? It's great. Very great. A lot of the larger logs my stepdad's gonna haul to the sawmill so we can use it to build barns and sheds and whatever. So with all the logging going on, we're making good use of the wood. It's not all going to be wasted. Some of it will be firewood for next year, and others we'll use to build. Love seeing the land opened up like this. We'll make good use of the trees. Well, now we got a lot more land to work with too. They still got a few more trees to take out. More space for homestead fun.
That's a big old poplar.
It's big. It's hard to really even see how big. You can't really tell how big it is on camera. Look how big this tree is. You can see where the guys are standing. That tree goes on forever. We're about to watch it come down. I hope it don't come down before Tim's ready for it to.
What do you say?
It's got a bad lean or something like that.
Down here.
Lord, be with them.
Know where you should be recording, Mama.
I am. He'll probably drop that one the same direction as the other one. He did that other one just right because it went straight that way. Oh no. Oh no. No, it missed it. Good job, y'all.
Didn't even touch it.
Whoo. My stomach dropped on that one, I ain't gonna lie.
Half my tree is down, I want to keep.
No, I'm glad.
Huh?
Oh, sorry.
What?
Nothing. Stop. Oh, I got a little extra work done.
Nobody likes the smart aleck.
That one's coming this way, ain't it? Yeah, but it's notched on this side, and he's going to loosen it up on the back side. Scares me slap to death. Scares me slap to death. And look how big it is compared to them. So, hey guys, we wanted to kind of apologize because we're not going to be able to end this video the way we planned. We wanted to show you a walkthrough of the property since we had all of those trees taken out, but it was decided to rain for several days, so it's nothing but a very muddy mess. So we'll put that off for another video. We'll do when we have some sunny days and things dry up a little bit, we will do a walkthrough of everything we had cleared and kind of show you, and then go over our homestead plan that we intend to implement, as soon as we can next year after we get through winter. So yeah, y'all stay tuned for that. And right now, since we can't do that, we decided to go ahead and tag our Q&A session at the end of this video. So thank you to everybody who submitted a question, and we really appreciate you watching and taking time to ask a question or being involved enough to care about what we got going on here. So that means a lot to us.
So keep them coming. Yes,
please do keep them coming because we'd love to do this again. Q&As, after we looked at the questions, we're like, we can do this. This will be fun. And it just makes us, it makes us feel really good that you have questions to ask. So keep those questions coming, and we'll do another Q&A session. So first up, we have from our sweet girl Lexi. We appreciate you very much. All your comments and everything. Please know that we love you, and it means a lot to us. Her first question was, what's the hardest part of leaving your home state and starting over? The hardest, I can give you a lot of hard parts, but we'll try to,
there's a
try
lot
to
of
start
hard
with the
parts.
hardest.
Just things that we didn't anticipate, like the unknown factors, and leaving family and friends behind to come and start over somewhere.
Yeah. I don't do change well, so that was tough. That was one of the biggest changes we'd ever taken our family through. So, because we'd been Georgia born and raised, that's all our kids knew. They were very established in church and school. We'd been at the same church for 15 years or 16 years or so. We'd served there for several years doing youth, and that was hard. So leaving all of that, leaving our closest friends and family, I had a lot of crying sessions before we left and some since. So, but we knew that this is what we needed to do. Just through since the seed was planted in our hearts to be able to take over this land up here, because we wanted a homestead to start with. We were originally looking for land closer to where we already lived, but then I was reminded we had family land up here, so it was available to us.
And then the winter happened. So.
Oh yeah, winter.
That's the
hard part too. the Tennessee mountain winters are not like Georgia winters. Oh my goodness, no, that's very different. So where we get excited about snow in Georgia, you get over it really quick up here.
Yeah,
So,
well, like the cold didn't really bother me that bad, but the snow just got on my nerves because it just kept coming, and it kept coming, and then it would melt, and you'd have a muddy mess, and then it would snow again, and then it would melt, which, you know, all the local people here have been telling me that we didn't have a hard winter last year. So he said that, one guy that I work with, he said that the snow usually comes, and the first or second snow that we'll get is still up underneath the snow when it melts in February. So
I didn't know that.
yeah, so prepare yourself. She don't do cold weather at all.
If y'all don't hear from me after February, come check on me. I'm probably buried under something.
Snow. And then Donnie down at the hardware store, he told me that he drove his car to work one day. He had a little Honda, and he parked it in the parking lot. And then a blizzard came through, and it buried the car, and he had to dig it out. You could see the roof sticking out. That was it. But he said that was 20 years ago. So. And he also said it's about time for that to happen again.
If we have a winter like that, I'm coming home.
And you are home.
Somebody make a room for me. I'm coming back. I can't do this. So yeah, those are the hardest parts. The adjusting to the climate change. Oh, and everything's uphill, it seems like. No matter which direction I'm going, I feel like I'm walking uphill. Yeah, but we're adjusting. It's okay. Yeah, and we miss people. We miss all of y'all. She also asked, is life what you truly imagined for tiny living, or is there anything you would change about it?
I'm sure she's got a lot to say here.
Life is not even close to what I imagined it. Not close. In some ways it's better, in some ways, Jesus help me.
It ain't bad to me. Which I'm pretty much laid back. I can go with flow.
I need a plan. I need to stick to the plan.
Yeah.
I'm structured. I need a plan. And if we make a plan, the plan needs to follow through.
I fly by the seat of my pants.
Why I expect that, I don't know. Nothing about my life has ever went according to plan.
But I would say if you do anything different, it would be to sit down and draw a plan on how you want the cabin or the tiny house to be.
Yeah.
Because when you live in a small area, everything has to be planned to be that way. So you have to build in storage into your home. So
you have to kind of already know where you want things and how that's going to function for your family. In our case, which I'm telling you, it's wise to have a plan. Some of you may be thinking, why wouldn't you do this without a building plan? Well, partly because the house in Georgia sold so quickly that there wasn't a lot of time to plan. We knew we were going to take over the 12 by 12 hunting cabin and make it into what's the word? It wouldn't be ideal, but it would be a workable space for us to live in temporarily. Well, my stepdad, who built the original hunting cabin and his own house up on the hill, he had experience, so he kind of put together a plan in his mind. But once we got out here last October, which was right in the heart of fall. We had to beat winter. Winter was coming quick.
It comes fast.
It does. So we were in a rush to do that. Plus, the ideas he had in a lot of ways were good, and we did a lot of those. But then for a 5-member family and what we needed, we had to make some adjustments as we went. So when you're having to think on the fly as you're building and kind of plan as you go, that can it leaves a lot of room for some error and some things that in afterthought you wish you'd done differently had you had time to sit and think about it.
Yeah.
But we did kind of rush the process, partly because, like I said, winter was coming, and we had people helping us
they were taking time out of their own schedule and their own farms to come here and help us. So we didn't want to be bad stewards of their time.
Yeah,
also.
We wanted to really respect their time, because they were putting in countless hours over here helping us build and get it dried in.
So not only did we have to get the structure done and dried in, but then we had to sit down and actually figure out our power, our power, our heat, just a bunch of stuff, and we had to do it before it got cold. So
right. And a lot of things were hard to get.
When did we have our first snow?
December 1st.
December the 1st.
And it was still snowing on April 1st. But yeah, there are some things, if we had time to sit and draw out a plan, things would be different. But we were making it work. We're having to be strategic. We're having to be creative, but we're making it work. So
we're just having to adjust what we're used to. I mean, we both are used to living in a traditional style home.
We've never had a big house,
No.
but 500 square feet is a lot different from 1,200.
Yeah. And I mean, everybody has to make an adjustment that makes this decision and makes this move. So it's a normal thing, and with God's help, we'll get through this.
Yeah, we're comfortable.
Yeah,
I mean,
we are.
It's workable. Okay, Miss Angie, sweet Miss Angie, what set us out on this journey?
I guess it'd be like the journey back to freedom, just to get out of the chaos and the rat race, to get out of debt. And our boys they're country boys at heart. They really are. And when we were living in the neighborhood, we had great neighbors all around us. Love them to death. But you know, our boys like to shoot. They like to ride. They like to hunt. They like to fish. It was kind of hard to do that there. So in the neighborhood.
Yeah, we had houses on all sides, and like I said, the great people, and the neighborhood was small and quiet. It was a really good place to be. But when you have a boy who's always trying to grab a gun and head out the door, and I'm having to stop him constantly saying you can't go shoot anything because I'm terrified he's going to hit somebody's house or animal or whatever. And it was a struggle for him. I remember one day he just sat down, hung his head, and said, "I just can't be myself here."
Yeah.
And that, in my mama heart, I knew we had to figure something out. But for their happiness, because you know the boys love to run around, climb trees, hunt, fish, all that. They have all that here. This is a country boys playground up here.
It's paradise to a country boy.
It really is. But aside from that, we also started our garden in the backyard. We had chickens, and that just kind of, we had done stuff like that before, but everything was going so well, and our kids were really getting involved and loving every minute of it, and just eating out of our own backyard.
Yeah, we got it.
That started something in here. I'd always kind of had a heart for the farm life, even since I was a kid. But when I actually started trying it out as an adult, that started a fire in there. Like, I love to garden. Like, it's been too long since I've had a garden. I'm desperate for spring. So I don't know, that just kind of sparked something, and we started looking for land. Like, we got to do this bigger. Like, I want a big garden, and I want more chickens, and I want goats, and I just want the life.
Yeah, and then like the COVID lockdowns came, and you know, we was pulling stuff in from our gardening, and then I started canning stuff, and I was like, oh, I'm hooked on this.
Yeah, dude
I want
loves
to can
candy.
anything.
He loves
Can you
candy.
can candy, popcorn? I mean, I'll can anything.
Yeah,
It's
we did.
fun.
We canned ground beef. We we made our own pickles. We had a good time doing that.
Squash and the zucchini. We was just canning whatever, peppers. And we had an abundant truckload of jalapenos. They just kept growing and kept growing.
And we realized how much that was us.
Yeah.
We found ourselves doing that.
And then we know what's in our food. We know what's been put in it. We knew where it was grown at. We knew it's only, you know, these eggs, these vegetables, they're only a couple days old, so it's fresh. We know that there was no junk, you know, in the food, so
some peace of mind.
yeah, it's just a self-reliance. I mean, it's just, you don't depend on anything else. So, and you know, like with the grocery store shortages and stuff, we was kind of like, you know, we could do this different, and we wouldn't have to. It wouldn't affect us too bad. So.
Right. Let's see. Jaden asked, how fast is the Starlink?
It's still in the testing stage, the beta stages right now, and they're up front with you. You know, about there may be ups and downs and outages at times through this period, and we're still going through it. It's up and down sometimes, but you know, for the most part, it's like 200 megabits per second. So.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
We do have disconnections.
Yeah.
We experienced a lot of that even yesterday, but like I said, we know it's in the beta phase. But compared to what we had before, where it would not work almost all day, every day, that was nothing but stress. This is 100 times better.
Yeah.
Even with the momentary outages, we can adjust to those, and they're usually only a few minutes at a time.
Yeah, there'd be no way to go back to that.
Oh goodness, no.
And you know, since we had some of the trees cleared out on the land, it's helped it tremendously.
Yes.
I think, you know, some of the ups and downs we have now is just due to the beta stage and some testing.
So as good as it is, when they're done, when they get it perfected, it's going to be so much better. We still enjoy it. We still recommend it as of right now.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, and he also asked, how do you feed the wire through the CenturyLink hole? And I understand that question because when we saw the wire, we realized there was a piece on there that's pretty big. That whatever if you're taking out a system to put this one in, and you want to use the same route, you're going to have to enlarge the hole.
Yeah, we didn't use an existing hole. I just made a new hole, but I had to take a 5/8 paddle bit and drill the big hole in the floor to get the big plastic clip through there. And once I'd done that, I set everything up in place where it's going to be. I just took a tube of silicone and I filled the hole in, sealed it all up, let it dry, and now it's in place. The cord's not, you know, it won't move in and out of the floor. There's not space, you know, there's no exposure to the outside of your house. It's sealed up. No insects or rodents or anything can come in.
That wider plastic piece is only about this long, and then you have a narrow wire after that. So once you make the hole big enough to get that piece through, then you have a whole lot of space around your wire. That's why we had to, once we got it set, we had to silicone so there's nothing open around there, so you can't let anything in or out.
Yeah, and the silicone looks, I mean, it looks neat and clean, so it kind of turns a gray color, which our floor is already kind of a grayish color, so it kind of blends in well. And it keeps all the elements out, so it works good. And then if I want to move it, all I have to do is cut the silicone loose, pull it wherever I want it, and seal it back up. It's a simple process.
Yeah, it's really easy to set up, so I think you'll enjoy it.
Then you could probably do the same thing with an existing smaller hole. Just take a bigger bit and make the hole bigger.
Right.
In your case, it probably would be better to use a regular style wood drill bit to enlarge that hole instead of a paddle bit.
Right.
It was a 5/8 hole, I think is what size it was.
So, Jaden, I hope you watch this and get those. I hope that helps you. And I'm really interested to know if you get Starlink and hook it up, how do you like it? So, please let us know. That really, you know, we want to know how you guys are doing, especially if we make a suggestion and you try it out. I'd really like to know how it works for you.
Yeah, let us know if you find an easier or better way to do it.
Oh yeah.
You know, we're always open for advice or help on anything.
We're learning.
And we'll give you advice and help you with anything as well. So keep the questions coming.
Yeah, we'd love to have more questions. That's all the questions we had, but we did have a request. Our boy Austin, another person that we miss, he requested a property tour, which is coming, and a cabin tour. So we might actually put all that in one video. Right. So we have done a lot since the last time we filmed inside the cabin. We actually changed a lot of things and finished. Still a lot to be done.
I'll never get done.
We still have walls to finish. We still have trim to do and stuff. But we've actually completed a lot of stuff since the last time. So that is coming. So hang in for that.
I'm in firewood mode now, so I don't know if I'll get anything done.
We're back in winter prep.
Yeah.
So we are, even though things aren't finished here, we're dried in, we're warm, we're good. So right now we're making sure we have enough firewood. We are just kind of prepping things, doing what we have to do to get ready for winter. So some construction is on hold until we get through that. Anything else you want to add?
I think that's it.
Well, again, thank you so much for watching. We appreciate you all, and stay tuned for the next one. And apologies for this being late. I'm sure if you watch our socials, you know we've had a busy and rough last couple weeks. Thanks for all the love and support. As we had to put our little dog down, little dog, member of our family we've had for 10 plus years. And then you also saw that we had a lot going on with filming for Focus. So all the love and support has been tremendous. The prayers have been felt.
Yeah, thank you for it.
Yes, so we will get back on to a regular schedule for you guys this coming week. So thank you again for being patient and hanging in there with us, and we will see you next time.